Hello Aditya.
Hi Parth,
Hi, how are you?
all good. Like,
And we'll just wait for Rishi to join in. I guess Rishi is here. We'll just add him and then we are good to go. So, how are you feeling about today's game, Aditya?
I'm hoping it will be very exciting because both the teams are playing for the first time in this stadium, and many players have not at all actually played in this uh, pitch at all. Like only some Indian players and some England players have played the matches because of the recent India versus England series. So I'm hoping it would be like a very interesting game.
Okay, so Rishi has also joined us. So, I guess we're good to go. Hello and welcome everyone to the Third Match Cricket Show. I am Parth Rathore, your host for today. And today the leg shifts. We have a new ground. Today the IPL will be played for the first time at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad. From Chepauk and Wankhede, now we move to Delhi and Ahmedabad. And the new start, and it's Punjab and Kolkata who will be facing off in match number 21 of the Indian Premier League. Let's welcome our analysts on the panel today. We have Rishi with us, our analyst from the Kolkata Knight Riders. Hi Rishi, how are you?
Hi Parth, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm fine too. And we have Aditya Gupta with us, our analyst from the Punjab Kings. Hi Aditya.
Hi Parth, how is it going on?
Hi. It's going really good. We are having such good games in the IPL. Especially, last night we had such a banger. So first super over, we witnessed the first super over of IPL 2021, and that too went till the last ball. So it just says about the quality of matches the Indian Premier League produces, and no doubt why IPL is known as the toughest league. But let's start today. In the toughest league, we are today going to be playing on a pitch where hardly players have played. So Aditya, my first question to you is, how important is experience of players today? You have a player like Chris Gayle in your team, who has played cricket for so long. 19, 20 years he's been playing cricket. How crucial will be his experiences? Tons of amount of experience that he has had. Hardly players have played on this pitch. We have had only, if I'm not wrong, the knockout stages of Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy, and then the India-England series that was played in the Narendra Modi Stadium. So how crucial is how handy will experience come into play today?
Yeah, if you see, like many players haven't played in this pitch at all after the renovation. I feel experience will play a major role in today's match for both for both Punjab and KKR. Like experience will play a major role, and I'm hoping that Punjab will make some changes according to that today.
Definitely, and we're talking about experience, but certainly today there is one player who is more experienced than any other as far as this pitch is concerned, and that is the captain of the Kolkata Knight Riders, Eoin Morgan. He captained the England side when they faced India. Unfortunately, they lost 2-3 in that series. But Rishi, how handy will be Morgan's captaincy today, since he has already had the taste of the Narendra Modi Stadium's pitch?
It will be very crucial, I feel. He should use it very well. He has played 5 games, as you said, here, and England have managed to win 2 out of them. So he has got that knack of how to win games at Narendra Modi Stadium. So he should make those changes required in the squad to get KKR to win possible tonight, if not next game, because tonight's game is very crucial for KKR because they have to move up the table. They are not at the right position and they don't deserve to be there. They are at the last place. It is sad to say that, but then it's okay. We believe in KKR, and KKR will do well today.
Yes, we don't often see a team like Kolkata Knight Riders, sitting at number 8 on the points table. They are the two times champion. 2012 and 2014, KKR have won the IPL, and it's not often that we see a team like Kolkata Knight Riders struggling so hard. But one major reason for that struggle is your captain's inconsistency. Morgan
Yes.
is a great captain, no doubt, but his batting has been a real problem. I guess he hasn't even scored 50 runs in the season so far. I guess
Yeah.
he has scored approximately, if I'm not 45 runs, if I'm not wrong, is what Morgan's run tally is so far in the IPL. So how is it affecting KKR camp right now?
Yes, you're perfectly right that Morgan's form is very important, and he hasn't clicked as of right now. But I just want him to click off in today's game, and even except Morgan, other batsmen at top as well. I really want Shubman Gill to click off as soon as possible, because that is very important for KKR's from KKR's point of view. They do not have any other batsmen at the top, so these guys only have to perform, and these guys are the only ones who have to carry the record there. You know,
And
they're
definitely, talking about your team of course is struggling. But one positive for you going into today's game is the head-to-head record against the Punjab Kings. It's a massive. It's 18-9 in your favor. So does that
yeah.
give you a morale boost going into today's game?
Well, if you say that Punjab Kings have won the last game against the five times champion, then we have this tally which is which is against them, that we have won 18 games and they have won 9 games only. So yeah, it is equally balanced that they have won against Mumbai Indians, so they have that confidence, and we have this 18-9 confidence, and hopefully we take that ahead.
Yes, definitely. I was actually going to ask Aditya the same thing, that you defeated the five times you defeated in your previous game. You defeated Mumbai Indians, and it was not just a close match, it was a dominating win. You won by 9 wickets. And, that definitely also gives, Punjab Kings a boost, especially after, three back-to-back defeats. And most importantly, KL Rahul was again among the runs. And speaking of KL Rahul, his experience on Narendra Modi Stadium is very bad. His scores are 1, 0, 0, and 14. So, just 15 runs in 4 games, average, average less than 4. What should be KL Rahul's mindset today?
Yeah, if you see his recent form against England, it wasn't at all great. But in ODI series, we saw improvement in him. Like he scored 100, and I feel now like if you see last match against Mumbai, he was playing at a very slower rate. But I am very confident. Like he has that boost now. Like perf- uh, he'll perform better today. I feel like that. He has the confidence now. He has regained his confidence.
Yes, definitely. He is at number 2 in the race of the orange cap. So definitely that is also a big boost for him, since we have discussed it so often that KL Rahul was in a bad form before the IPL. So definitely seeing him among runs is a big boost for it. It motivates the Punjab players as well. That our captain is playing good. So हमको भी थोड़ा खुद को push करना चाहिए. We also should support him and go on. But then again, in today's game, we spoke about how Morgan has already played at in this stadium. Do you think that David Malan should again see? This is I'm not asking this question because of
Yeah.
Pooran's failures. Pooran definitely, I know Punjab Kings management will be backing Nicholas Pooran, seeing what happened in the previous game as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if Nicholas Pooran is backed even today. But do you think that they should make this tactical change of bringing David Malan in, since he has already played 5 T20s and has scored a 50 as well?
Yeah, if you see Malan's performance against India was impressive. Like in the last match also where England lost, he had scored around 68 runs. And he has that experience to play in this type of condition in Ahmedabad. But the ideal problem will be like if uh, Malan actually takes a lot of time to settle down and then he starts his show. So like if you see Puran plays very down in the order. So I don't feel like if we want Malan to play, then he should play up the order and he should ideally replace Chris Gale for that. Like if you see like that, because middle like he can't
Do
play
you
down
really
the order.
want?
Like yeah, because
But do
like
you
if you
really
play
want a
Malan
player
and
like
KL
Chris
Rahul
Gale?
together, if you play Malan and KL Rahul together, their run rate will be very low. Like the both take time. Like that's why.
Yes,
I feel like
this stat was yeah,
stats
this
is
stat
good.
was pointed out during there was a stat pointed out during the India England series that Malan takes at 20 balls to settle in. The first
Yeah.
20 balls that he faces, his strike rate is nearly run a ball, and after 20 balls, he starts accelerating. But speaking of acceleration, let's move to Kolkata Knight Riders over here. In the first couple of games, Nitish Rana showed real grit in him, and he was batting so beautifully, accelerating KKR's innings ahead. But after in the next three games, Nitish Rana has not been up to the mark. So this inconsistency of Nitish Rana, is it going to be a problem for KKR today?
I feel that Nitish Rana, more than Nitish Rana, Shubman Gill's poor performance is a bigger concern for KKR because Nitish Rana, when he goes out to play, he must be under that pressure that I have to carry KKR as well as Shubman Gill to a good score at around 50, at least 50 opening partnership. But then that's not happening. So maybe he's failing at that end. I just feel like that Nitish Rana isn't in a bad touch, but then Shubman Gill is in a bad. He hasn't performed really. So that is actually putting pressure on Nitish Rana more than anything else. But then hopefully, yeah,
a good stat, a good stat for you over here is that Shubman Gill's record against Punjab King is really good. If I'm not wrong, he averages over 100 against Punjab Kings. So that definitely would be in Shubman Gill's mind going today. Since he also is not in that great touch, and even the previous match he scored 11 runs or 12 runs of 18 19 balls and got run out if I'm not wrong. So this thing would definitely be at the back of his head that I have a great record against this particular team. So today I think today the stage is set for Shubman Gill to go ahead. But as I say that Aditya has a very wicked smile, and
yeah.
it definitely shows Aditya's
You
confidence in his team.
Yeah, you said that Shubman Gill has a good record against Punjab Kings, but then yeah, that is a positive. But actually, his form right now, which is the current form, is a big concern for KKR, and he has to perform. This match is kind of a do or die for him. If he doesn't perform in this game, maybe KKR wouldn't back him again. I personally like that player, but then when this is a team game, you have to take some tough calls and you have to omit some players who aren't in the phase that time. Once they go into the nets back again, then they play there well. They are in good touch. Again, you can bring those players back. Players like Shubman Gill or even KL Rahul, for that sense, when he was in Indian team, he wasn't playing that well. But then Indian people, Indian whole management backed him. They sent him out for 1 or 2 games. Then he himself performed and came back into the squad. So similarly, Shubman Gill kind of a player, he cannot keep him outside for a whole season. He'll surely perform one or the other day, but today's game is particularly very important for Shubman Gill, I feel, and for KKR as well.
Yes, definitely. KKR would definitely want points on their board. And if Punjab wins today, Punjab will be in the
Top
top four.
four.
Uh, yes, because the top three are aligned at 8 points each, and then at number four it's Mumbai Indians with 4 points, and number five again Punjab Kings with 4 points. So winning this game will definitely give Punjab a boost up in the points table, and they will be into the playoffs contention. So a lot of things are at stake for both the teams. KKR wouldn't want themselves for much longer time sitting at the
Yeah.
bottom of the table. But speaking of bottom, let's talk about the lower order of your team, Rishi. Who is the perfect fit in your team, Shivam Mavi or Kamlesh Nagarkoti?
As at this stage or at this point in time, I'll go with Shivam Mavi at any time. He's contributing with the bat and ball and even in the field. The last match when Nagarkoti played, he gave away so many runs, and then they got in Shivam Mavi. He played well, and backing such players is very important, I feel. Even for that sake, playing at Ahmedabad and pitch might be turning or something. So I would personally, I'll go with Kuldeep Yadav. But then Kuldeep Yadav, looks slightly out of favor. They aren't backing him much. So let's not talk about him.
It's really been long since we have seen Kuldeep Yadav in KKR colors, and
Yeah,
it's about we definitely would love to see Kuldeep Yadav making a comeback. But I personally don't see that happening anytime soon unless
true.
KKR make a lot of changes in their side.
Right.
Let's move to Punjab Kings over here. Let's talk about Mayank Agarwal. Mayank Agarwal is such a brilliant timer of the ball, and he bats so amazingly. But we haven't seen the Mayank Agarwal, 150 plus score in one of the matches in the second game for Punjab Kings that he played, and in the previous match he did get a really good start. Had a good 50 opening partnership with KL Rahul, 50 plus opening partnership, but then got out to Rahul Chahar. What improvements should Mayank Agarwal do in his technique, to score runs in a lot?
Like, first of all, like again, spin only he's getting out mostly. If you see, like last match also, he had a very good start against Mumbai, but then unfortunately, Rahul Chahar took his wicket, like giving a catch. So I feel Mayank Agarwal should improve his batting against the spin. That's it. Like, and I'm hoping that Mayank Agarwal scores today a half century or something like that. I'm hoping that.
Yes,
Because the
because Punjab.
pitch is
Yes,
also
definitely,
like
and
a bowling friendly pitch. If you see the stats, like mostly the seamers are getting the wickets in this pitch.
yeah, definitely, definitely. And even if you see, Mayank Agarwal, I mean, we love, when he, gets on a roll and, he starts timing the ball. The Punjab Kings team, it's slightly reliant on their top order as well, in my opinion. And, Punjab Kings, the team also would want Mayank Agarwal to fire tonight so that, it releases some pressure of KL Rahul, that he also would be able to score free runs on this particular track. But now, from one top order batsman, let's move to KKR's top order. Kolkata Knight Riders top order has been a matter of concern. Do you think that they should change the top, or do you think that Sunil Narine can again, make his comeback as an opener for Kolkata Knight Riders, especially when we see that the Motera Stadium, the Narendra Modi Stadium is a comparatively smaller ground. Uh, as a dimension wise, not the stadium is, so of course is the second largest stadium, but the ground dimensions are not that huge. So do you think that we can have Sunil Narine come and open, or even for that matter, we can even have Rahul Tripathi, if not Sunil Narine. Rahul Tripathi is also another player who can open the innings. So do you see an opening change coming in for Kolkata Knight Riders?
Maybe, but I'm not thinking of changing the opening combination as well as the top order, except removing Sunil Narine from who's disturbing those middle order. He comes in at number 5 I think. He comes in after Morgan, and that disturbs the middle order, I feel. Number 5 is correct position for Andy Russell, and number 6 is correct position for Dinesh Karthik. Or maybe vice versa, like when wicket falls early, so Dinesh Karthik can come in and just play anchor role. But opening slot is correctly, perfectly fine. Just the thing is that again I'll say that Shubman Gill's form is really important. If Shubman Gill starts performing, then Nitish Rana is anyway there. He's kind of batsman who can explode at any time. So if he starts exploding, then you know what he can do. He has already showed it in the past that he has that capability. It is just a matter of time that Shubman Gill has to perform. Once Shubman Gill is in touch, then both of them will start hitting. And Shubman Gill, he's kind of those classy players who will not give away his wicket cheaply. But then, and yes, as we all know that Nitish Rana is also one kind of player who he has a technique, but then he has that controlled aggression. He doesn't go like Sunil Narine just start hitting every ball. He has that controlled aggression. He has that has that mindset of hitting the ball into the gaps and maybe outside the ground as well. So yeah, the only thing is that two players have to click in the whole lineup. One is Shubman Gill, another one is Point Morgan, and just remove out Sunil Narine from the middle order. There's no point in keeping Sunil Narine in middle order. Either make him
You
open
know,
the batting or send him in the lower order. cannot bring him in the middle and
Definitely,
break the momentum.
I completely agree. I completely agree to what you say. Definitely, Sunil Narine, him coming at number five, number six, it definitely, disturbs the batting
Yeah,
lineup. But yes, Shubman Gill, Nitish Rana, these players they have proven in the past that they have the caliber, as you rightly said. But another player, I don't think so. We don't speak about him a lot. Another player who has proven himself a lot in the past is Rahul Tripathi. What an amazing
right.
season he had with the rising Pune Super Giants. He scored a couple of 90s, if I'm not wrong, in that season.
Yes, yes, yes.
And KKR last year KKR used him as a middle order batsman, and he did show
Yeah.
sparks that I can hit at a very good strike rate. But in this particular season, he hasn't clicked that well. Last match he did play well, but again he got out. He got a good start. He scored around 34, 35 runs, and he got out. So do what? How should Rahul Tripathi approach today's game?
Yes. So again, entirely depends upon what the opening partnership has to be, or what opening partnership ends up to, like, how much score does it end up to? Because when Shubman Gill gets out, then the Rahul Tripathi has to go into Shubman Gill's role. And that is not his role. He's kind of batsman. He's like Nitish Rana. So he'll also start attacking, which we have already seen in this season as well and in the last season as well, and previously as well. So his batting isn't a concern, as we can say. But then if these people start performing, the rest of them, then there'll be less pressure on them, I would say, and that less pressure might be, they'll feel free to perform. Right now they are in the pressure that, if I get out, then what will happen? Then in that only they are getting out. So if they don't have that pressure on themselves that, Morgan will come after me, he'll perform well, he'll score those runs. So I don't have to start playing slowly, or slow down the game, so that I get into, what do you say, that he's actually losing that his wicket. I mean, while playing slowly, he has to play his own game. That's what I feel. But then again, important thing is that other players have to also perform.
Yes, definitely. And I've always been a believer of this thing that, cricket is not just a game of bat and ball, it's also a game of
Yes,
your mental strength.
mindset.
It's also a game of yeah, mindset. It's also how you approach a game, what your mindset is, how you handle the pressure, all these things are also, very important aspects of the game. But let's move to Punjab Kings over here. Aditya, you said that, as per the stats on this particular ground, it helps the seamers. So do you think that Punjab Kings should, bring in Jai Richardson, or I wouldn't say Riley Meredith for now, but I would say Chris Jordan. Do you think they should add Jai Richardson or Chris Jordan into the team?
I feel Chris Jordan should replace Fabian Allen, because like Chris Jordan also has some experience as he had played for England against India in this pitch. But his form wasn't great against that. Like, he out of 5 matches he had took only 4 wickets, and his economy was also about 10. So like, mostly I'm not sure like will Punjab will actually replace him for that. But I hopefully think like Punjab, like last match they won against Mumbai. I feel they'll keep the same 11, and again they'll mostly give one chance again to Nicholas Puran. And if he fails, then Punjab will make the changes according to that.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, I told early on as well, I wouldn't be surprised if Nicholas Pooran is being backed once again by the Punjab Kings
Right.
management. But, still, Fabian Allen, he doesn't have much experience, even in international circuit, even in the IPL. And Chris Jordan is a player, who has played a lot on Indian pitches. So I really think that inclusion of Chris Jordan would be. I personally I'm a great fan of Chris Jordan. I love the way he has improved himself. I love the way he bowls. He has evolved as a death bowler. So I would want Chris Jordan to play. And again, you see the previous game, Fabian Allen did leak runs. 3 overs he went for 30 runs or something. So, and definitely, the pitch, it does help seamers a little bit. So I think that maybe an addition of Chris Jordan would, and it's a like to like replacement. Of course, apart from the fact that Fabian Allen is a spinner, and he's a fast bowler, but it doesn't hamper your batting order. You know, both of them can come handy with the bat. So I think addition of Chris Jordan would the Punjab Kings wouldn't mind adding Chris Jordan. But Rishi, I would like to ask you over here. Morgan has been a captain for a very long time. Be it in the IPL, be it in, of course, in international. He has been a phenomenal captain, and he's been captaining England for a very long time now. But do you think that captaincy is somehow hampering his gameplay?
Not really. Maybe the fact that they are not getting off to good starts, maybe that is hampering him, or maybe the pressure that the bowlers will bowl probably. Yes, the fact that his batting is an issue. So maybe that is a biggest issue for himself, that he's not getting to those big good starts. So maybe because of that he is able to not play well. He is not giving those great performances, but yes, it is somewhere it is there is a problem that he's not able to perform. So maybe captaincy is an issue, or but I don't see that captaincy is an issue, because if captaincy was an issue, then the team environment and would all everything wouldn't be that great. But that is not an issue, I feel, right now. Maybe see, if Morgan has to leave his captaincy, then there's nobody else that can take the captaincy at this moment, I feel. Russell is an experienced player, or Sunil Narine is an experienced player who have been with KKR for more than 5 to 6 years. But then I don't see any leadership skills in those people. At least as of now, we don't have any records of those people captaining any of those top sides or champion sides. So yeah, maybe one option they have is only go back to Dinesh Karthik, or back a youngster in Shubman Gill. But then Shubman Gill isn't performing, so there's no point in giving him the captaincy again. So yeah, there's a problem there. There's a small problem there, but then yes, they'll come back surely.
Yes, and I was actually, going to ask you about the captaincy change. That maybe, just maybe, if there's a change in captaincy for Kolkata Knight Riders, it might ease off some pressure of
Yeah.
Owen Morgan. We can have, everyone remembers his exploits in the World Cup. The way that one particular innings where he hit 16, 17 sixes. We want that Owen Morgan back. We want to see those exploits from Morgan. And Dinesh Karthik is coming from a successful Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy. He led the Tamil Nadu side to a victory. So that also would be there. So it was just a maybe question that if they change the captaincy, maybe Dinesh Karthik can take over Kolkata once again, and that might help Morgan to bat freely, to bat better. But speaking of batting and bowling, it's about time that we have the toss. Just a couple of minutes away from toss. So quickly, your predictions. Aditya, you go first. What do you think? Should the team winning the toss choose?
As per stats, if you see like bowling first, the team which bowls first are winning the matches. So I feel bowling first. And
You
mostly
say
the dew
bowl
factor
first.
will also play a major role in the match. So I feel bowling first.
Yes, definitely.
True.
And Rishi, what are your thoughts on this?
I'm agreeing with what Aditya said here. Yes, we have seen these matches before as well. Before this series, before IPL started, there was a series which was between India and England, and things before. And even in the Syed Mushtaq and the Vijay Hazare, where I mean, one of that tournament was conducted at Narendra Modi Stadium. So
Yeah,
winning
Syed, the
record is, yes,
the knockout stage of Syed
exactly.
Mushtaq Ali was
Yes,
held in Narendra Modi
yes,
Stadium.
yeah. So that will play a crucial role, toss. I mean, so whoever wins the toss has to bowl first, and I feel the target would be chased today.
Yeah, I also agree to you that that chasing would be a preferable option. But we did see India defending the total in the last two games, as a
Yes,
result of which they won the series. But still, Aditya rightly pointed out that the due factor also will come in today's game, and that is the case. Usually that happens in Ahmedabad. So I would also agree with the change with chasing. But Rishi, do you see any changes coming into your team's lineup today?
Um, Look, personally, I'll say that there shouldn't be any changes. But then, if KKR isn't backing any of their players from the previous squad, then they might change one or two players here and there. Maybe they'll just take out one of the batsmen in the top order. Maybe Shubman Gill might be dropped, as people are saying. But then, I personally don't feel that anyone should be dropped. Kolkata Knight Riders is a perfect side right now. The only thing is that they have to stop making any experiments. They shouldn't send Sunil Narine at the middle order time. He should be brought in at lower order for batting, and rest is the same. I feel they shouldn't do any changes.
And Aditya, do you see any change coming in the Punjab Kings side today?
Personally, even I don't want any changes, but if possible, Punjab can bring in Jordan for Allen, like if you see. But I just
Yeah,
want to
that's
say
what we
one
were
thing about KKR. I don't know why KKR is backing up Narayan over Shakib. Shakib is a more experienced player than Narayan. Plus, he can be handy in the middle order also.
I also slightly, tend to incline towards Aditya. So Rishi, your
Right.
comments on this particular thing.
Right. I would say that yes, Shakib might be the more as you're saying that he has more experience, but I feel that when KKR had won two titles, so Naren was the main magician, kind of, you can say that, or he was the main reason why, one of the main reasons why KKR won those two championship. And he has always been, that one of the X Factor bowlers. Maybe right now he's after Varun Chakravarti. I'll rate Varun Chakravarti as number one right now amongst those three all spinners which we count. And yes, as you said that Shakib is useful in the middle order, but then we haven't seen him proving it right now. When he was given the chance, he did not prove. Let's see what happens. I would want Ben Cutting also, but then Ben Cutting wouldn't be in their favor, or maybe he's out of contention for he's out of contention for replacing any of them.
Yes, definitely, definitely. And as we receive the news to the center, Morgan's amazing record at the Narendra Modi Stadium as far as the toss is concerned continues, as he has won the toss once again. And as you rightly predicted, Rishi, win toss and bowl first. So Morgan has decided to field first. KKR will be chasing the total which will be set up by the Punjab Kings, and Kolkata Knight Riders have not made any changes to their
Changes.
squad. They are going with the same 11. And to be honest, I feel that, it's a good thing that, even after losing, teams are deciding not to, have any changes in their lineup, and, not to go into a panic mode like how SRH did, making 4 changes in a game.
Yeah.
It instills confidence in the team, in the players as well. That ठीक है हारे है कोई बात नहीं, but still the team management has that confidence in me, in all of us, that
Yeah.
we can still bounce back, and
And
that's what
moreover,
we hope from.
moreover that it's not just about changing, or maybe हार रहे तो भी change नहीं करेंगे. It is getting that right balance into the squad. They do not have any other players who are better than the ones who are there in the playing 11. So they cannot bring in anyone. You cannot bring in Karun Nair, or you cannot bring in anybody else who isn't or who is better than Shubman Gill, because they at this moment Shubman Gill isn't performing, but then he is one of the best players as per my opinion.
So just a fun question: do you think that KKR should do good in auctions? They should perform well in auctions so that they can perform well in the league.
Well, yes, they should go for they should go for good players. Yes, you got me right there. Sure, that was a good question. I like that question. But then, look, it is not just the matter of auctions. It is, even after, see, those they have backed some players, so that means that those players have to take some responsibilities. But then when they come into the squad, they would be getting chance to perform in the nets and play, show what they've got for the team. Maybe that isn't true. That isn't proving much for them. So they are not able to change anyone. Like, as I said, that Karun Nair can be one of the changes which can be made. but then he must not be proving to be better than Shubman Gill in the nets. So if he's not proving to be better in the nets, he cannot be played in the match.
Definitely, I completely agree to you. And Aditya, are you happy with batting first today?
Yeah, like if you see, like if we can defend it, like if you see the India-England series where India also got the chance to bat first in the last match, where India scored a mammoth of 228 runs, and then also they managed to defend that huge total. So I'm confident, like if Punjab like scored 221 in Wankhede, can I'm confident that they can defend high targets.
And not to mention, Simon Dool was doing the pitch report. Simon Dool and Kevin Peterson, and they mentioned that toss wouldn't matter that much in the game, even though the team winning the toss would want to chase first. But toss wouldn't be that important a factor. And we heard that it's a slightly grassy. The pitch has little bit of grass on it. Your thoughts on the pitch? What do you expect the game to be, a high scorer or a low scorer? Rishi, you go first.
Mm, Look, we had seen a similar kind of a pitch when India versus England Test series was going on, and that grass had stayed only for the starting few overs, and then everything was completely muddy and completely, it was completely dirty, so they couldn't play properly. If this is a red soil wicket, then we had seen in the test matches, so if it is the same wicket, then we'll see a low scoring game tonight. But then if it is a black soil game, which is a hard and hard and fast track, which we say, if that is what the pitch is, then we'll see a high scoring. I'll go with a high scoring game.
Yeah,
I like high scoring games because both the sides have great batsmen and great bowler as well. We have KL Rahul on one side. We have Shubman Gill or maybe Owen Morgan on another side. So yes, we'll see. We'll have a thrilling game tonight.
And Aditya, what are your thoughts on this?
I feel it will be a high chasing match, like, but I feel Punjab will defend it. Like, anything can happen. Like my instinct is that Punjab will
Mumbai Indians is
defend
still
it.
stuck in
Yeah,
Mumbai is still
I
stuck in your
cannot
head.
forget that.
You
Yeah, I cannot forget that match actually. Like beating a five-time
you know
champion team that miserably, like it's too good. Like
Yeah.
just don't have
definitely.
anything.
It's a moment of pride for you. It's a moment, and especially
And
coming after three back-to-back losses. It's definitely a treat for your team. But yeah, you continue. You were talking about your views,
I
whether it's
don't
a high
have a
scoring or a low scoring game.
I feel I have an instinct like it can be a low scoring match. I have like just the instinct of that. Like if you see in the
Is it
India
because of
versus
the
England
trend?
series,
Is it because of the
T20
trend
series
that we are
also.
seeing?
Yeah, like if you see the T20 series also, like there was one game where India had managed to score only 120 runs, and England chased that game very easily. Like they won by 8 or 9 wickets. I'm not sure about that. That was, I guess, the first T20. I feel the pitch will be like that. I'm not like my instinct is that
But
I feel
in
it.
the Narendra Modi Stadium, the match that was the series that was held, we saw high scorers as well as low scores. We saw scores going as low as around 120, 130, and we saw scores crossing 200 as well. So it would be, the power play would be very important. Seeing the power play, we will get an idea whether this is a low scoring or a high scoring. But speaking of power play, Rishi, how important is the power play phase for any team? The first 6 overs, how crucial are those phase for setting up the match or setting up the innings?
Well, for both the teams, it is quite important. If I talk from KKR's batting point of view, then KKR would like to, they would want to score around anywhere around 50 to 60 runs in the first 6 overs, that is the first power play overs. And if you go from KKR's bowling point of view, they would want their mystery spinner, that is Varun Chakravarti, or maybe their fast bowler Pat Cummins, to get around 1 or 2 wickets in the first 6 overs. because that is a time when there are no, there are no field restrictions. Like, I mean, there are those field restrictions that you have to keep only, two people outside the circle, and that's the time when batsmen try to go aggressive at the bowler. So we can try to make mistake. We can try to make those batsmen, make them like make some mistakes and get those wickets. But that is very important, I feel. And if KKR scores well, my only concern is that KKR should start well, with the bat. In the first 6 overs, I would want KKR to get anywhere between 50 to 60 runs. If they're getting less than that, it is a concern.
Definitely. Top order has been a concern for KKR. And Aditya, your prediction has come correct. Fabian Allen is sitting out, and finally, Chris Jordan is back in the side. But as we wrap up quickly, Rishi, who do you think will be the X factor going into today's match?
Um, I'll look with I'll go with maybe Pat Cummins or Andy Russell. Pat Cummins or Andy Russell will be my yes,
I
because it
was
is a
expecting you
yes,
to say Andre Russell.
he is in a good
And
touch right now.
Aditya,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
feel
yeah,
the X factor will be the captain himself, KL Rahul. I feel
it's
that.
it's a no-brainer for you. It's a
true.
no-brainer for you. You'll definitely say KL Rahul. But I would love to see Gale Storm happening. If it's a grassy pitch, we might see a little bit. It's a small ground as well, dimension-wise. So batting. I would love to see Gale Storm today. It's been a
But
while
then
since we have had Chris Gales.
he doesn't have any experience, no. So maybe that might be a concern for him because he hasn't
Yeah,
played a game there.
exactly. But still, he's been playing matches for so long. So
Yes, that's true.
that experience of playing all around the world might come handy. But we're just about to start the match in a few minutes, and I hope we again have another thrilling encounter like we did last night. And may the best team win. And do join us as the match when the match ends for the post-match show. Thanks Aditya and thanks Rishi for joining us, and thanks to all our viewers on the Third Man Show. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pat.